Komplett är Nordens största producent av datorer. Vi anpassar varje dator till ditt behov med Formel 1-komponenter av yppersta klass. Dessutom ger vi 3 års garanti.
fire makes the city look something out. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay while we leave. Stay with me.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Faulty DE King speaking, and today with me, I got my gangster bro, yo, Hugo, Byron with me.
I think we're going to agree that you're never, ever, ever introducing the stream ever again. That's it. Next 2 days, it's just me, guys. Volty's going to be muted. I'm going to cut his mic cord, and it's just going to be me solo casting because that's hurt me. That's physically and mentally scarred me for the rest of my life. Thank you, Volty. But we will be going into the second map of this best of 3 between Prep and Optimum, or Optinum, or whatever you want to mess it up, like how I mess up their name all the time because I'm tired. But regardless, we're going to be going into that very shortly, guys. Just finish a nice round. It appears Preparation have won that, so a better TP going there, and we will be waiting for them to ready up. They're going to be going for the CT side, I imagine, although we haven't seen their pick just yet. And yeah, basically, just waiting around for the last map. This is going to be the last game today. Obviously, we do have a concurrent game starting in 15 minutes, supposedly. That's going to be Torpedo versus Dollar House. Winner of that will go on to the playoffs. Loser is out of the tournament.
That's already started, I think.
Huh?
I think that's already started.
Oh, is it already started? It said it was.
I was talking to them outside.
Oh, it said it was 21:45, and I didn't check if it was already live. But yeah, that's supposed to start shortly, or has already started. And then obviously
ready up again.
Glace is asking you if you're ready.
Yes, I
no love
am
for Hugo.
more than ready. Oh, he heard me when I said DE King.
No,
But I said DA.
no, he didn't hear you, did he?
I hope he heard me.
He has in-ear earphones. He can't hear you.
Yo,
I mean,
welcome to the West Coast. We're in the West Coast in Sweden here.
Katie,
got,
can you hear us? No,
got Hugo with me.
please stop.
Hey, yo,
Oh.
we're in the second
cringe.
Maparino.
Cringe.
Mapia. Cringe?
Yeah, please stop. Katie's going to be right. He just left the server really quickly. But yeah, as I was saying, loser of this is out of the tournament. Winner of this is carrying on to the semi-finals, or the quarters, the playoffs basically, which will be going on day 3. I'd like to think. We're still working it out. We still want the exact format on paper, but we haven't been given that. We don't know what format it is.
Oh, we have it.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah, on gamesforyou.se.
We do have it then. No.
But it's in Swedish, so it's gonna be hard for you to tell.
Oh, no, I
what's
can
what.
speak Swedish. Games for you. I say easy. Yeah, I know Swedish.
Let's see what he translates stuff to here. First word you see that is in Swedish, you have to translate.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Good. Google Translate. Done.
Oh my god.
But either way, we're going to be going right off into the pistol round, guys, of this best of 3 second map here, and we're going to see team preparation on the CT side to start. 4 armors and a kit on Wenton. And we're going to see a triple armor buy from Optimum and nade buy, and obviously Zepton up on that Tech 9 as we did see in the first map as well. But off we go into the pistol. Optimum, look at this heavy squeaky presence already. They got 3 players boosted all the way deep in squeaky, and one outside B holding for the push and one up in T-spawn holding for some kind of mid-take at the moment. But A site is completely clear of all preparation members. Just Crystal playing for retake on Catwalk there. So this is going to be interesting. They're finally going to rotate some players in as the smokes do come down over the A site. That's going to be set up from mid here. So Crystal's going to be ready for that. They haven't actually smoked off upper. So this is going to be a bit of a detriment here. He's just going to spray through. He gets dinked instantly. He doesn't pick up a single kill. Instead, Zepton will take him down right there with the Tech 9. Bomb is going to be planted as well. And it's back into a 4 versus 5 here. Half to plant positions gathered by Optimum, and team preparation are going to struggle here because obviously they're down a man and they're not on the site yet. Optimum should have this one in the bag, and Mertz is going to pick up a single one there onto Lamy, and the retake is already underway, but it's not going too well. Already low HP on 2 of the players, Glace and Wenton. They're both going to pick up kills though, despite being low HP, and somehow they managed to gather something out this round. But 2 versus 2, and both of them low HP. Just Wenton now 8 left on him, and he's got to fight off 2 players, and he has got a kit to work with, obviously no armor, but he's going to have a bit of a struggle here, and Zepton will finish him off there with that Tech 9. So Optimum taking that pistol round, that much needed pistol round, may I add, to a 1-0 scoreline on the T side.
Yeah, I was jumping right there. I thought that was gonna happen for a while, but in the end, Optimum are a bit stronger on those pistols, at least on cash it looked like. But once again, I feel like preparation, they left that A site so empty and open. I don't even know what that was. Really.
That's a plan for retake. That's a good strategy.
But not if you've got one man on catwalk. Like, he's so visible when you're coming through squeaky.
Yeah,
it's
usually
so
you play it on car,
yeah.
but he was just doubling mid, so he basically could support mid if they went for the mid rush, which was always likely. So
Still, it's alright.
it's just unlucky he got insta dink there really, and he wasn't expecting some kind of squeaky push. But regardless, going into this round, preparation are going to be prepared. As you can see, Cadian picking out that first frag onto Mertz, and he will get traded out there very fast by the UMP wonder that is Zepton, sorry, and 3 versus 4 is already underway. Team preparation with a bit of an advantage, but make that none as Cyclone picks it up with the UMP as well. And now it's down to a 3-on-3. Nades in the advantage as well of Optimum, but they're running out low. Refresh with the only nades left, and Cyclone has dropped his gun, but he can't find it. Finally found an AK to play with, and the bomb still hasn't been planted. It's actually going to be just sitting in the back of A main, so preparation can't get too preemptively pushing onto the site here, because if they do before the bomb's planted, that could be a real hassle. But actually all 3 players have rotated it in towards the A site. They've got nothing to lose, and there we go. This is where the push is going to be initiated. Glaze will go down to Cyclone now, and they're just going to push straight in, but Lomis and Crystal are both there to defend. Now it's all on Gran here, picking up basically nothing so far. There's still 2 more to go for. He will spot out Crystal. Loads of damage, not finding the kill on the second player though, as Lomis finds that 1v1 clutch, and you can hear the screams of Cadian. Once again, as preparation take their first round.
He's got that howling screech.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary, but cool at the same time. I don't know what of the two. But still, really impressive the fact that we're seeing preparation take this back. And I think this is the first second round ever picked up by the opposite team that didn't pick up the first round ever in this entire tournament.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know why that's rare. It shouldn't be rare at all.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is the first time. Maybe it's in games we haven't watched, but either way, Wenton, look at this position. It's going to be great as he holds off the pressing Optimum players. A bit of a shot through smoke. He's going to go down there to Mertz. And now with the Deagle, in fact, 4 versus 2 in the favour of Optimum. Glace and Lomi are going to come in here, and they're going to do a bit of damage each, but the bomb is already down for A main, so they've got great afterpoint positions. 2 of them already up in main with these Deagles, and Glace has to hurry up and get this retake. He's luckily got plenty of nades to work with, but Zepton's got this close range UMP, and this could be perfect if they push up towards quad. He has to molly that first. Surely Glace has to shut that down to force him out of position. Otherwise, they're going to have a serious difficulty getting onto this site. But the molly actually goes out towards Forklift, so Zepton still has a great position to shut this down. He's going to peek out. We'll get one. Oh, the double kill from Zepton. You can hear no screams from Cadian this time as Optimum come out on top 2-1 now. That's a really good force buy coming out from the T's, and it worked in their favour. Look at their money.
This preparation, they're pretty reset right here. Then again, going in for a force, knowing that wherever we're going right now, it's gonna be a double eco. So why not just go for the straight up force? Last time it worked. If we can reset Optimum again, that would be just incredible. Now we'll see how it continues. We never really know with these kind of teams because so far it's been back and forth, and we'll see about team preparation here and what they can deliver to us here in this round. I think with the Deagles in hand, we can see something promising coming up from this. I'm doubting the fact that they're going to be winning this, though, now knowing that Optimum is well aware of the fact that preparation are exploiting pretty much every single opportunity that they can. Even enemy smokes are feasible for these guys, so just keeping that in mind. We'll see Cadian in the gang. They're going to be this off. Wenton with that 5-7. Close to Forklift is going to go in for that first kill, misses out on a couple of shots, and opens up a kill for Grand to take home. Wenton falls down, replies after replies coming up, and in the end ends it with a 3-on-4 situation as Refresh is in behind. Oh my god, he makes that second frag happen. Might that be the third with the UMP in hand? That would be incredible. Mertz will be coming up to support him from main. I don't know why he's back in T-spot. Was he AFK at the beginning?
No, he was holding. He was holding for the push. He was holding for that exact reason. For the flank, obviously the B players and the mid players are going to push aggressively and flank in towards A main, and that's why he was holding there. Great position from him either way. He's going to come out on top of that engagement. Now, we're going to see a 3-1 already, so Optimum are up nicely on the second map, which I can only assume is their map pick. But almost a full eco coming out from Prep here, so only PT50s and USPs here on the CT side, and Mertz is going to pick up that first goal into Cadian. A bit of aggression going to get punished from Zepton over towards Crystal, and this is looking good already for Optimum.
There's not much that preparation can do here either.
Yeah, pretty much. Glace is just going to be taking those long range angles, coming out of the engagement onto Lomi, and there's still Wenton very close to the PT50. Could potentially get something. He's going to go down there, and Glace, last alive, just going to get one tapped out by Cyclone. So that'll be the round going to Optimum once again. 4-1, and Prep will be on their buy round now.
Well, this is where things are going to get a little bit more creepy for Optimum. Obviously, they're playing on the T side here on Cash, and we were talking about that. We thought, what was it, in the earlier game that we saw?
Torpedo versus Arctic.
Yeah, and we saw both of those teams were really, really good on the T side.
Yeah, both struggled on the CT more than the T.
So I'm thinking here if that's the same with these Danish teams. I'm not going to assume it is, but seeing Preparation lose all of these rounds on the CT side looks like a lot of mistakes have been done, especially when it comes to pushing. If that is going to be the case with these weapons, with the heavier equipment, Optimum is going to stand better chances than them in this entire game because of the fact that there's most rounds played in the early beginning of the half, pretty much, in the first half.
Yeah, could definitely be true. And actually all 5 of the players of Optimum stacked outside the A site. They're going to just be pushing straight in. Molotov smokes and flashes being used. Good potential here, pushing into the site. But Glace, talking about good potential, is going to pick up a single one, turn it into a double one as well, taking down Mertz. And now they have a good advantage here in this round. But the bomb is going to be pushing towards the site. It will be dropped though by Cady. And now only 2 players remain for the terrorist side. And this is going to be difficult to manage to get anything out of this. Cyclone just alive with this UMP over towards the site. And he's got all 5 players surrounding him. Poor Cyclone. Poor Cyclone.
No one's really pushing him though.
Oh, obviously,
Yeah,
the
bomb, I
bomb's
know,
down
but
from them,
still.
getting too aggressive when they have
Shouldn't they be hungry for a frag here? Do they know that he has a UMP? Has he exposed that yet? I guess he has, because otherwise, if he had an AK or something, they'd probably be trying to go. They've just locked him in though. Still, can't do much.
They're waiting for him to peek, and he's going to do exactly that. Picks up one, but he will go down there to Lomi, so that's going to be the round going to Preparation for a change. And just as you call them out, they managed to secure a round there on the CT side.
Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I opened the window.
I hate you. I was like, why am I freezing suddenly?
I'm so sorry, man.
I'll shut that at half time. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm breaking up with you.
Oh.
You're sleeping on the floor tonight.
You're sleeping on the couch.
But regardless, we're going to see an AWP on either side here of Optimum and Preparation. Mertz and Cadian. That was Mertz and Cadian are both going to pick up AWPs, and Cadian being forced back out of position by this Molotov dropped in by Refresh. And Optimum heading over towards the A side. It seems 4 out of the 5 players headed at least over there. And a couple of players actually over towards mid. Mertz is going to be boosted up, so he has a good position to spot, at least to gather information. He's going to spot that first player in close mid. Wenton going down there, so Optimum already a man up in this situation and very, very close to hitting that second one there. Meanwhile, Cadian's going to get aggressive towards B and take out Refresh, and Glace also taking out Grain. So now it's a 4 versus 3, and it's getting completely turned around there by Preparation. And now Optimum are really struggling.
Cadian's got a good position as well. If there's anything going on in Benz, he's going to hear that. He's going to go for that peek. Now, he plays this safe, though, and still is very, very open with where he's standing. He's pretty much in the middle of the B yard, if you can put it that way. Now, he decides to back off over to headshot, hearing as there's people pushing him, and Septon will be trying to make something out of this situation. The question here is, will he be able to against Cadian with that AWP? Then no, he won't, because that first shot is coming up pretty safely into Septon's chest. Make sure he gets that kill. Make another one happen. He's just waiting for someone to pass over, and Cycron is in a position where he's already exposed himself. Goes in for that kill. Isn't a problem. Make that a third, as Mertz with that AWP is inside of Vent's room. And that's also hurt and already exposed because of the fact that Mertz, I think he was stepping or something, because I'm assuming that since team rep Preparation were really aware of the fact that he's there. But both of them jumped down from vents again, so
yeah,
could have been hurt by the fall.
Yeah, pretty much, and that'll be the round obviously going to team Preparation, so 3-4 now, and AWP is still being able to be afforded on the Optimum side. I think they just dropped that for Mertz. He's just trying to grab that out of the T-spawn, yet he will do so. Refresh is going to be stuck on a Tech 9, but 3 AK still, and they've got a plenty amount of nades despite not getting the bomb down that round, but this is going to be their last buy. And whoever loses this, going to be down on the eco now, so it's a big issue for either side, and especially in getting momentum in the first few rounds of the half, pretty much decides the game a lot of the time. And Mertz, look at that pick onto Cadian. Cadian getting too aggressive there, and I disagree with the push. You know, they have everything to play for, and they get way too aggressive here on the CT side. Cadian making a bit of a miscall there, but regardless, Preparation down a man now. Optimum, they have the optimum amount of players to win this. Pop Flash going out of Squeaky, they will be committed to Cyclone going down though to Wentu, who's going to peek out again into A main. This Flash comes in and he's going to go down to Refresh as well, so the rest of the players just push straight out onto the site now. Lomi is still alive there over on A, but not for long as he gets completely shut down, leaving just Glace in a 1 versus 4. But make that a 4 versus nothing as Optimum finish that off and finally get their economy back on track for a little bit, forcing Preparation into an eco, or at least a force buy if they want to do that.
And once again, what we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that, okay, Preparation, really good place when it comes to actually meeting the one-on-one duels. But here, Optimum, they're allowed to get into that A site. Not only that, but as soon as they're in there, they're just chewing everything apart that is coming across their lines. Preparation, what they need to focus on here is having people set to not allow these guys to get in in the first place, pretty much. If they get into that side, Optimum's got a big chance, and a very, very big chance, because they know how to play those post-land positions. They know how to play that safe, and they've always got each other's back. So it's kind of that old Dignitas kind of play when Pimp was back playing with them. I like that combo. Optimum, they're definitely adapting over to that kind of play style. Now, Preparation, what they could do to anti-strat that would just be to pretty much not allow them to get through in the first place.
That's true.
And I think that's what they're doing by pushing here a lot of the time. They want to make sure they get early kills. It ain't working because they're giving so much away to Optimum by doing so as well.
Yeah, Cadian's push, obviously in the AMA in the previous round, just completely threw the round away for the CTs and completely allowed Optimum to gather some momentum in that round. And obviously with the AWP down for the CT side, it's so key on a map like Cash, which is really defined on AWPs. And we are going to see Optimum obviously prevail from that. They picked up another early kill, as you said, onto Lomi, and a 4 versus 5 is looking good already for the Terror side. I was about to say the Danes, but they're all Danes. The Terror side they will be going a bit towards mid, but look at his position. KD is going to be caught completely off guard. The Molotov goes down. He's not actually peeking the right angle, and he will go down there to refresh as they push in towards the B site. Players dropping in through vents and coming in to get this bomb down, and the bomb is also in tow coming out from B main. So the last 3 players of Preparation probably just going to go for the save. That will be the safest option, as the rest of Optimum just hold off. But look at what they're doing here. Look at what the CTs are doing. They're all running to T-spawn. So obviously want to challenge for some kind of exits here, but this is going to be very dangerous indeed. There is, of course, Cyclone pushes up towards top mid. He's going to find 1 onto Crystal. So that's a bit of damage, of course, but there's still 2 more over on the CT side. I'm not sure if he's going to be realising that Winston's close to his left. He won't be able to check that angle, but meanwhile, he's going down to an AWP anyway. Refresh, grabbing that kill, and now a double AWP on the T side already.
Once again, 6-3. Like, this is where Optimum, they're going to have this momentum for so long that if they just continue to do what they're doing right now, it's probably going to work until Preparation starts realizing that, oh, on top of our heads, what are we really doing? Is this really the smartest move? Are we really pushing this offensively early round? We're giving them we're like walking ADM machines, pretty much. In the early beginning of every single round, Optimum's had the chance to get so much info because of the fact that Preparation makes these first mistakes happen. Now,
but talking about mistakes, I don't think this is one. Preparation boosting players up towards mid. Look at this. Mertz is going to catch him off guard, though. KD dropping to the ground, and Grain holding off into A main as they get aggressive towards him. He's going to pick up 1, go for the second as well. A lot of damage, but not actually finding that final frag. And Crystal instead just going to be back on off with an AK in his hands. He's going to be last alive, though. 1 versus 3, and he's going to have to probably save this in this position.
that was a smart double play by Mertz, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Refresh as well. Play that very, very smart together. Crystal with the AK-47. Sada mid is going to be turning towards vents with the AK-47 in hand. He will be playing this. Yeah, he's already exposed where he is, so at this stage he might as well just run. Yeah,
definitely.
And he does.
But saving that AK, but not his pride. Couldn't clutch that 1v3, obviously. No armor, no kit, no nades. Not
But you know, he's on the CT side now, so might as well do it this time than on the T side.
Oh, but Refresh, I'm not sure if he just spotted him out there. It seems like
did.
he has some kind of knowledge. Just going to be caught off guard. Crystal gives away his position, though. He's going to have to back off, and surely there's time for him to save. He thought he could land that shot, but regardless, he's fine. They aren't going to be able to chase him. The economy on the terrorists is looking good, actually. They could afford it, but they're not going to be able to get to him in time. By the time Grant gets to the floor. Oh my god, Grant actually lands it in the last half second. That bunny hop completely saved him. You could see him, they're just jumping into Squeaky, and he's going to take that kill onto Crystal as well. So, Preparation down another round, and Optimum are looking to take this to 3. 7-3 already. It's a good scoreline here for the terrorist side, and a pause is going to be called out for a refresh.
I think it's the same issue we had earlier, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we're gonna fix that in just a matter of a second minute, 2 minutes maybe as a maximum, but it will be fixed.
That's an interesting time.
What?
A second minute. Don't worry. Do you want a beatbox for us?
Why is that all the time? You want me to beatbox all the time?
Yeah,
bro?
beatbox. Go. Yeah.
You gotta rap.
No, I can't rap. I'm white. Beatbox.
That was racist, bro.
That wasn't racist.
Look at Eminem.
That wasn't racist. Beatbox.
No, that one sucked. But hey. Oh, that failed. On pause. They can't hear you. Can
That
they?
was good. I like that.
With a Go TV? No, I can't.
No, they can't.
It's what it is.
That's pretty good music for the audience, though.
No,
Can you imagine that coming off on the speakers in the stadium or the arena? I guess you can call it an arena. It's a bit small, but
We're going la 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 live with the good game.
yeah, that's pretty good for the audience. I can imagine on the speakers. That sounds pretty sick. Later, you need to go do that
No,
when we're off stream, then. And I'll sit in the audience and listen. You can just beatbox for like a good
No.
2-3 hours.
No.
How's that sound?
it doesn't.
Great.
sound-
Okay, we'll do that
I
later.
don't-
But Mertz opening up the round with a kill onto Glaze, just running through smoke there. Absolutely no bars held, and he's going to pick up that kill as well. Losing 50 HP, but it's worth the frag. And now, refresh also with this AWP. Cadian's going to be dropping a smoke down over in mid, and the nades coming out is going to do a bit of damage onto him, down to 70 on him. So very good in preparation. They need to hurry up and refract this because they're back down to a 4-on-5 once again as usual here.
Well,
Mertz picking up that kill again onto Cadian.
and look at how they position themselves. I like this. This is something that we saw. I don't know when it was. Like, I don't know how far back. I remember a team, semi-professional Swedish team, in a qualifier. They played this exact way, where they were pretty much coming back and forth across the map all the time between A and B side of the map on the T side. They were coming back and forth. They didn't show themselves. They just made a lot of steps, made a lot of noise, shooting like crazy. This time around, they've got Gran, who was making a lot of noise towards B. Now, he ain't there. If he just comes back, shoots a little bit, breaks the vent. There's small things that make major differences here. Preparation, they could eventually fall for that. Now, there's a smoke coming up towards A, and I think this indicates pretty well to preparation. That
Oh,
this
McCady
is,
and
yeah,
Crystal, playing this perfectly. He's going to pick up all 3 kills there as they run onto the A site. That was absolutely perfect play. Grant going to be the last to fall.
He's
over
spotted.
towards Highway. He will be finished off there by Lomi. Preparation finally taking a round, finally getting rid of their bad luck streak of 3.
But the only time they do win is when Optimum's got the time limit to work with. They were really pressured at the time right there. I think they had like 25 seconds to work with in the end of it all. So, with that being said, Optimum still, when they're not in pressure of time, they've been playing a lot better. Once again, they were really stressed out as they were getting out on this side. You got to take that into consideration. Now, still, preparation, good job. They won that round. If they just continue playing that passive play, not making too many mistakes, and that's something we got to give to them this time as well, is that, sure, they did leave B. They did completely leave B. Still, they played defensively. They didn't go offensive. They didn't make these mistakes that we've seen them do before. So, fair enough. I feel like that builds up for it. That compensates a little bit, but still, they can't leave B like that.
Yeah.
Look at Grant. If he just went B, that would have been a straight up round.
That's definitely true. But we will just be unpausing in a very short time, and I think while we're unpausing, I might shut the window because I'm freezing.
Go do it. Sorry.
I will.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go.
I
shut the window.
can. Should I beatbox?
No, we're going back in. Okay, yeah. You
That's
can
where. That's why
beatbox.
that's why they pause all the time, because they want me to beatbox. Is that?
Ah, that's it. Yeah, the audience started shouting, pause. But I'm just gonna walk to the other side of the room while I shut the window.
They can still hear you over there, which is cool. This is more like a talk show podcast now. We're going live, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be taking over as he's coming
No,
back
I'm back.
here.
I'm back.
He's in the chair,
The window is shut.
chilling.
I'm in the chair. But either way, back into the round. Look at this. Lomi's already picking up a double kill over in mid. This is impressive play already from the Dane, and he's gonna already shut down the push of Optimum. 3 players remain for the terrorist side, and it's going to be a difficult feature to try and come back from anything like this. When you drop 2 players in the first 10 seconds of the round, it's almost impossible sometimes to come back from that. But hey, Optimum have been doing some impossible stuff this game. It's always possible. And Lomi will capitalise on that even further and pick up a triple kill onto Refresh as well. So Mertz and Zepton are going to be last alive. Make that just Mertz as Zepton drops over in mid to Glace, and it's going to be difficult. 1 versus 5. And I'm still wondering what this little pink thing is on our screen. Over towards the left. It's been there like 4 rounds. There we go. Thank you.
I like that. Nice little touch.
Nice
Nice
little
little
touch, yeah. Just a bit of banner to the side. But Mertz is going to be last alive here in this 1 versus 5, and that rhymes. So I'll mix that in with your beatboxing later. But
No.
Nade WP just trying to save it here. Still got full nades as well, so not much reason to go for this. A bit of money in the bank as well, so saving this will probably be a pretty good idea for him. And although Crystal They haven't got a whole lot of money on the CT side, so they're probably not going to be chasing this right now. Just allowing him to save this rifle is the best call.
If Preparation wants to make eco damage now, they could, because they're. If we take a look at the money situation, it's still no, it's questionable. You're right. It's questionable. Mertz with that AWP.
Oh, that first shot though. He's going to peek out again
too.
Oh
my God, no! He wastes so much money now. Preparation's been wasting more money than they really should here. Wenta's just gonna, he's not gonna go for that peak. They know that that's too much money wasted.
That's more money wasted than the Americans' military budget. Jesus Christ.
That was cheap.
I know. Not the American military budget though. That wasn't cheap.
No, that wasn't cheap. Obviously,
No,
with the joke.
I'm joking. Optimum.
How are you?
Finally getting reset there. Oh no, not reset. Team Prep taking 2 rounds in a row now, so just losing a bit of money. Obviously, they're going to go for the this is a quasi or a full, so going for the quasi buy here. So buying up with this AWP, yet not going for the full buy, still saving, so they should be able to buy up next round on the loss bonus being $2,400 anyway. So that's good for them. At least they will be able to afford a little bit. But talking about a little bit, Caden's getting a little bit of damage there onto Mertz. He's going to pick up the AWP already, taking down Optimum. And now Refresh is going to grab it out of him, but Grant is also going down as they push in towards the B site. Caden's just ready for this. He's re-peeking. He should just back off in this situation, but he's getting so confident with his kills. He's going to get traded out though by Refresh. Cyclone, will also land one, and Glason Lommy chiming in, leaving just Refresh with this AWP, but he's got nothing to lose. He's just going to run out onto the site here. A save would probably be the best call, but why not really? Just going to push straight on and die by Crystal. So Team Prep almost equalising the score, bringing it up to 6-7.
I can hear them like every single round that they win. It's like, whoa, woo! You can hear that screeching howl from Cadian time after time after time. Now 7-6 is what we're seeing, and after all of these course buys, I still feel like against a team like Optimum, where for example, in the last upcoming round, if they have a bad economical situation for the last round, they might as well just go with the weapons that they had in the course buy then instead. Save that to later when you're actually going to be needing it, when you know that you can't stand no other chance, you don't have anything else to work with, this is your last way out. I feel like that's a little bit more valued, at least against Optima. I'm not saying, against Tier 1 teams, sure, you could go with these course buys, because then at least usually you're matched against the teams. But now, it's like Optimum, they're not really comparable to Preparation after they've stepped up. They've really stepped this up to another level, playing the CT side. They've learned from their mistakes, definitely, and they're playing this so well, they're not showing anything off here. They realize that, stuff's going on towards this B side. Llama is here with the A1S. He's going to go in for that first kill. Grant is going to be getting him, though. And that's a good headshot on Llama. Crystal is on the other side of the map. Still, and they're turning now. Might be a bit too late, but Wenton is here to support Glaze and him together. They will be working this out. Wenton goes in for another one, and that is just nasty. The way he moves around that side, just dancing like crazy. I don't know. Great play coming up, 7-7. Preparation, looking at how many rounds they've got in a row. Now that's 4 rounds in a row. One of them being a save with the AWP from Mertz, I believe that was. Yeah. So with that in mind,
into the last round of the half now, so this is very important indeed to get an upper hand, obviously going into the second half. But Optimum, talking about upper hands, they're going to need it. They're already down. Only 3 pistols here. 2, I guess not even 2 rifles. 1 rifle, 1 SMG. And Zepton. And they're going to be heading up towards mid, maybe splitting towards B at the same time. The bomb is going back towards B main here, where this is a good decision though, because only 2 team preparations stand around outside B. There's no obviously players up towards mid, and we can see 3 towards A. So this is a good call. The only issue is Wenton's pushed aggressively in main, so he's got the information that they're going onto the B site, and they're going to be committing here, just running straight on, absolutely no fear, committing to the site. And Glace is going to be finding the first kill to Mertz there, but they need to hurry up and trade that. Cyclone getting close to it in CT, but he's going to be dropped by Lomi meanwhile, and Glaze picking out aggressively will also land another one, but Zepton getting that refrag, the much needed refrag of course, and the rotate is already coming in. 1 minute left on the clock and the bomb will go down, but Gran, 1 versus 4, this is going to be very difficult for the man here. As much as I want him to do it, I think it's going to be going in the favour of team preparation. It will do so as they push out onto the site. Lomi landing their headshot and the defuse coming in, so team prep taking an 8-7 scoreline for the first half.
And they definitely stepped that up at the late game of this half. I've got to give them that. Definitely learning from their mistakes. And one thing that I in particularly noted here was that, or noticed, is pretty much that, sure, we push very offensively at some occasions, and we try to get as much info as possible against Optimum, seeing as, probably this was their map pick. I'm not saying it is, but we haven't got the info, so we're just going to assume that that was the case because of the fact that they got more rounds here. But Then again, preparation, they take so many risks by doing these small things. So why not just back off, play on the sides, play where you're at, stay at your positions, wait for the enemies to come at you. Playing that CT side the way it's supposed to be played pretty much by the books, as you mentioned all the time. It's like, yeah, it's a CT side after all. You might as well just wait for people to get to you or play those retakes. And that's exactly what they do now. They actually stepped that up. For 5 rounds in a row, consecutively, they just took rounds after rounds after rounds, thanks to the fact that they played that way. So it's all on Optimum here if they can play that CT side just as well, or if preparation are going to be out-peaking them.
Yeah, but already a round up on a good advantage here for this T side on preparation. However, Optimum of course did get a lot of T side rounds for the. I guess it's fairly equal, maybe a little hinted towards CT side on cash, but both these teams are very good T side teams, so I couldn't really count either one out at this point. It just depends. It's all going to depend on the pistol. Whoever gets some momentum from it.
You think so?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because whoever picks up the pistol usually picks up the next 2 rounds fairly easily. And
Yeah.
then if they get the first buy round, which is usually going to be weak at the team force buy on the second, they're going to take 5 rounds. So if Prep take it, they'll be up to 13, probably. Obviously, they take the first buy round as well, so it's very important. It puts you in the right way for momentum all the way. But look at this play by Granny's out. All the players across past him. They finally spotted him out there, so he has to peek out now. Committing to this gunfight here. Crystal going to be challenged on the site, but there's still one more towards the back of quad. He's just committing to this, but he's going down at the end of the day, and Crystal landing a double kill. Make that a triple kill. Crystal going nuts here. He's picking up 3, and that's phenomenal play. And just 2 players remaining, and wow, make that 0. Optimum going to get that retake in there, refresh, and Mertz landing both those headshots and securing that defuse as well. So Optimum taking the pistol round, and this has put them in a good place for the second half indeed.
Let's see if preparation can do what they did in the earlier half. We'll see how things continue. You never really know where life goes, right? We're here. You're here in Sweden.
I'm here in Sweden.
Very deep words.
I'm not sure how that's relevant, but okay. 1 rifle on preparation, 4 pistols, all Tech 9s here. So basically rifles in their own sense, you could call them. Those guns are absolutely crazy sometimes, and Optimum going to be up on obviously 3 rifles and 2 SMGs here, P90, and of course Cyclone going to be picking up that UMP 45 as well. We've got a couple of M4s to work with here, and we're just going to go straight onto the A site. Preparation have to do something massive. Wenton going to do exactly that, landing that first kill. Instant trade coming out from Cyclone over towards it's going to be Wenton dropping, but 4 on 4 in the place. The players are low on the T side. Sorry, Cyclone also quite damaged over on CT and Grand. Sorry, going to be missing a lot of shots here with this P90. Actually, somehow not landing any of them, and he will go down there. So Glace going to kill with the Tech 9. This is looking good for the terrorists here, holding off this site. They just don't want to overpeak. Obviously, 2 of the players are sub 15 HP right now, and it's going to be very dangerous as they come into the site. Refresh landing 1, going for the second. So much damage, but Grand is meanwhile land that kill instead, and they're going to just be chasing him. Glace last one alive, but he's going to be finished off too, and the defuse will come in here for Optimum. So that was very, very close, in fact. That looked like the round could go to preparation, but Optimum just clinch it by the skin of their teeth and take that defuse as well with 3 players very low HP.
Well, and this is just going to be the eco for preparation, I'm pretty sure, due to the fact that they got that bomb planted. No, what?
Force buy. This is risky.
This is really, really risky.
Because they lose this, they'll just be on another eco. But of course, they're basing it on the fact that they did well on the last round with the buy. So they're hoping they can do it again, but actually not mess up the afterplants. But yeah, that's a lot of risk, pretty much bet on the rest of the map. It's a lot of pressure on them. They've got to win this one.
This is not looking good.
I'm not favouring this buy really, and we're going to see Wenton somehow make it work, just dropping onto Cyclone, just finishing him off early, and Crystal following up with a bit of damage onto him too as they commit towards the safe site. But Mertz pushed into this position. They're not going to realise this. He has a great one to shut down any kind of A take. They need to go onto this B site here, but they have no one up in B main just yet. Glace is pushed rather aggressively. It means he can actually get onto the B site with the support from Vent, of course, but
there's only one guy on the B side, and I think that's Refresh.
Yeah, Wenton's just holding off this push from A though, setting up some kind of fake as Mertz peeks him out. He spots ahead, surely he knows he's above him, but actually just going down there to Mertz instead. They need to hurry up and get on this B site. Time is ticking away, and they're wasting valuable time, allowing Optimum to reposition and re-rotate so they have an Optimum setup, and that's their name. Exactly what they're going to do here. Refresh holding off the sites, gets a dink onto other players. Won't go down to Lomi though, and Glace also chiming in. What's happening? 3 players so low, but no nades on Optimum's going to mean that's completely useless. So unlucky there, and Lomi's has to pretty much do everything for the T side here. The bomb didn't even get its way to site, and Gran is going to take out Glace. Crystal finishing off Mertz. Glace. Gran, sorry. on a 1 versus 3, but 2 of the players, they are sub 15, so they should be able to clear this up fairly easily with the P90. Obviously, it only takes a couple of bullets, but he's going to get spotted out by all 3 players at once. They're going to quad peek him, and there we go. Cadian finishes him off, and Gran drops to the ground. Somehow Preparation makes something out of absolutely nothing with those buys, and that'll be a 9-9 scoreline.
Well, we said that it was a big risk, but then again, a big win because of the fact that they win that. Look at the economical situation of Optimum right here. There's not much that they can do with this. I mean, sure, they do pick up these rifles. Sure, you know, it's all right. They've got these flashbangs. But, hey, look at Mertz. He doesn't even have body armor. They don't even have the full nade kits. They can't delay a push at this stage. Everything comes down to actually getting these guys as they start pushing you right here. And that's going to be hard when they're flashing you out, they're blocking your vision, everything. And they've already got one first entry. That's on Mertz. Grand falls down. That's the first entry on a rifle. Cycron with 15 HP remaining. There's no point in buying in a round like this when you know that, you know, Preparation, they're going to have everything in their need.
But that was just such a tilt round. Optimum got to be upset after losing that. They won the anti-eco or the anti-force buy before that, and then Preparation did the exact same thing and somehow win it. So Optimum have got to be pretty upset about that. They have still got chances to get something out this round, but with the players quite low and only one rifle between them as well as only one flashbang, no kits, and there's nothing to work with. It's going to be very difficult. The only advantage they got is they got all 3 players over towards the A side, and that's exactly where Preparation are committed to. But it seems like Wenton's already opened up the round with a kill, and Crystal also following up, so just Zepton, but he's not getting anything out of this. So maybe I was wrong in that assumption, and Preparation are taking 10-9.
I'm not sure about this. Septon. Oh, what am I saying? Septon Preparation. I mean, pardon me for that, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a bit tired here. But Preparation, what I was about to say here is that Preparation, I'm not sure what it is with them, but very commonly we see them lose the post-plan positions, at least in the beginning of this all. We saw the Optimum several times in a row took over the sites that they were on. Now, they did step that up, and they've learned from their mistakes. And I like this play where they line everything up in touch with, you know, do they lose a round? Do they win a round thanks to doing this? It's like they have a notebook saying, hey, do this if we want to win, do this if we want to lose. They pretty much just put everything to note. Crystal right there getting 2 easy frags on 2 of the Optimum members. There's not much the Optimum can work with here either way, so it's not too hypeable, but still, it's cool. School and Cycron in the gang, they decided to back off Mertz with a deagle. Mertz could potentially do something here, and we'll see. Cadian trying to block him off from making a play, and that's exactly what's going to be. No, Crystal did that. What? Oh.
From A main with a deagle. It's Crystal. What do you expect? But Cyclone, I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's just holding for some kind of B push that's coming out from one of the players, assuming one of them's going for the flank. Not going to be the case in Cyclone alone in a 1 versus 5, nowhere near the bomb site with only ESP, so nothing to save. Just going to try and get some economical damage once he clears out B. But
that's got to be tilt. You expect someone to come, and they never come.
At this point, I think he should probably try and rotate over towards A. I think he's got to realise surely that nothing's happening over towards B. Cyclone, mate, you can leave now. They're not going to be pushing B at all.
It doesn't matter if he goes in for the save or not, but I mean, he did.
Well,
it's pointless.
It's pointless, yeah. It's $300. It's not going to affect the economy of preparation at all. And it's better to try and get an exit frag than just save USP. Even if he had a flashbang, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Or a decoy. Literally saving your default pistol that is free with your spawn. But whatever, he grabs a deagle, so you know it's a worthy save.
No, it's not. It is not.
I'm joking. But yeah, he could have gone to some kind of exit out. Obviously, he didn't know that there was no one pushing from B, but at one point you just got to realise, maybe I should probably leave.
But it's also like that, you know, preparation. They've done that I don't know how many times now. Had at least one player towards B or towards middle.
Yeah. It's understandable why he thought that, but maybe at one point you go,
yeah,
maybe not. But either way, Optimum going to be on a bit of a force buy, a bit of a weak rifle buy, I guess. Only one kid on Mertz with an AWP, basically no nades, no Molotovs, and Mertz picking up that first frag is going to get finally the advantage that needed towards Optimum. Refresh pushing in through the smoke. I'm not sure if he spotted out Winston. This is so good. Oh, Refresh lands a shot though. He's going to be able to grab that AK as well. And Arcadian converging over towards A. The 2-man advantage is already in the favour of the CTs here, so that's what they need. 11-9. They're trying to make it 11-10 now as Arcadian pushes out onto the site, but it's going to. Oh, actually, they're backing off into main for a little bit. Not committing this. Finally, he will push out onto the site, making it their mine, and Zepton is just going to be holding this down. And somehow this round turned completely around in the favour of Optimum. Mertz and Grand are both going to pick up kills, and Lomi is going to be last alive. Actually, no, he drops, and only Crystal.
That is so lucky.
Great shot by Mertz. Going to finish off Crystal there, and preparation finally lose a round. But this is the issue, of course. Preparation picking up the last 3. If they win this one back again, they'll reset Optimum's economy, and that'll be very, very good there. So they've got to be careful about that. Obviously, you need to win multiple in a row, Optimum, to build up a nice CT economy. Otherwise, if they get completely destroyed, it could be a bit of an issue.
The preparation can pretty much reset them here if they want to. Let's look at if we look at the stats, that should be the case at least. But hey, quick push coming up towards not only B but middle as well. Wenton with the AK-47, they don't hesitate here, and I like that. They're getting close pretty quickly here. Wenton's gonna be blinded out. Mertz with the EWP. Ooh, that's so close. That is so close. Wenton with the AK-47, still outside of B. Like, they're just waiting for stuff to happen here. Mertz is eventually pushing, and he's gonna be the guy to come up from behind if there's anything. If there's nothing here, obviously he'll either just back off or come up from behind. Come up from behind would probably be a preferable alternative, but because of the fact that he pushes so bad, there's so many people on this B side from Optimum that are going to be able to, do a lot for this team. And Wenton goes in for that first kill. Septum falls down. There will be a reply on Glaze, but in the end of it all, Cycron misses out on so many shots that it's just going to buy more time for preparation to do what they want to do here. Ground is left alone with an AK-47. He goes in for one. Could eventually clutch to this, but decides to back off over in towards lower CT.
But the thing is, look, he's got a nade. If he throws that out towards the back of the site, that's a free kill onto Crystal.
Yeah, if he knows,
and then it's a bomb plant stopped. He needs to hurry up.
Did he know he?
Yeah, of course he knew. He shot him. He knew he dinked him as well, so he knows he's low, and he's going to throw out the nade exactly there, finishing off Crystal. And now to 1 versus 1. But the issue is, Lummy has such a good afterplant position. Ground's going to have a bit of an issue. He has to push aggressively, or he's got no chance. Surely he's got to realise the position of Lummy now. Look at the bomb plant. It's perfect for the terrorist here, and he's just going to wait for the peek. Lummy's just going to fake peek it out, and Gran almost hitting a shot there. I thought he was going to take that one, but no. He's running out of time. He's grabbed himself a kit, but he's still looking around. He's got no nades to work with as well, just waiting for this peak. Bit more damage still. Nothing found, actually, from Gran. And he's just going to finally hit his shot onto Lummy, but look at this. Perfect fake peak. Lummy's going to commit to it finally. In preparation, are going to secure that round. So, yeah. Really, the issue is from Gran is he obviously had no idea Lummy was there, but at one point you've got to realise, and the only way to win an afterplant like that, unless you have an AWP, is if you get close. You've got to rush it. Because the thing is, he spent 10 seconds on that bomb. Those 10 seconds he could have used to run up to the guy, kill him, close range, just spray, get that lucky kill, and run back and get that defuse. And he'd have time. Honestly, people need to do that more. In that situation, you usually try and bait out. If you've got an orb, that's different, because obviously it only takes 1 bullet to kill. And obviously, you hit 2 bullets there, 1 or 2 bullets there anyway. But in that situation, you should always, once you know, run towards him, get the kill, run back and defuse. You usually have time. It's far better than just trying to play against a baiting player who's going to always come on top of that engagement most of the time, really. So, regardless, preparation, pure skill are going to take it, and that is going to be around 12 to 10 as we do see Optimum on the Nico. And preparation are looking good to finish off this game. Maybe finish it 2-0 here, knocking Optimum out the tournament, which would be a bit of an upset at least. B site is going to be where they hedge their bets at the moment. No CT players are going to be holding off right now. They're going to hurry up and commit to it. Now, I actually realise it's completely empty, of course. They've got to check everything before they get the bomb down, and they will do exactly that. Bomb should be going down on the site. Wenton takes out refresh. Now only 2 players remain for Optimum. Gran and Cyclone, both with pistols there. Deal and a 5-7 coming in. Cyclone dropping in through vents now, but he's going down to Wenton, and it's all on Gran here. Over in CT spawn. Lummy knows his position, though. He's going to be leaking him out and takes that advantage and kills him. Perpetration.
Both of us are getting a bit tired. Preparation.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Is that British? British tire meant, I don't know.
Preparation. I can't speak. 13 to 10 now. We're going to see an AWP up on Cadian, of course, once again. Optimum going to be stuck on these pistols. Again, this is just so unlucky for the CTs. They're allowing preparation to get almost a match point right now. And look at this A stack. All 4 players towards A. Just Mertz going to be over in vent room with this Deagle.
Look if they get this info through Squeaky right now. If they start firing builds, if they start running, if they start doing anything here, every single one of them, that's the info. That's one who, they've got one inside of Squeaky just because of that simple one reason. And Wenton is there. He's going to try to spot people out. Cadian as well. They see that there's a lot of folks. Yeah, okay, just back off, pick up that bomb, go towards B. It should be an easy plan, right? It should be an easy plan. That's exactly what they're going to be doing. Or are they going to be challenging them? That is the bigger question here now. There's 3 people on this A side so far from what I can tell. I can't see the 4th one. No, because the 4th one is Mertz and he's on the B side.
Oh, but this rotate's not the good call coming up from Optimum. They're going to rotate all of their players over towards B. They have absolutely no information to support this, and even though They've seen nothing on B. They're going to put all players all the way over towards B, and that's exactly the wrong call. Because preparation have everyone over towards A. They're going to commit to this push. They're going to get the bomb down very easily, I can imagine. And now Optimum are going to be kicking themselves, going, guys, why did we rotate? We had a stack. And Cadian is going to be picking off these kills one by one. Make that a double already in place. Taking out one over in mid. It's going to leave just Refresh with his USB. And is he going to save it like we saw Cyclone do a couple of rounds ago? Probably going to do it. That's an Optimum strat. See?
If that nah.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing towards me. You can hear them. They're also coming towards mid, so...
I literally hope now that he doesn't go in for a save.
No,
If that
it's
happens,
challenging.
I'm going to cry.
See, this is fine. It's challenging. He will go down, though. Bit of damage onto Gleison, a bit onto Lomi, but he's going to be finished off at the end of the day. In preparation, take 14 to 10, but Optimum on their last buy round. Dun 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 dun. AWP up on Mertz. They've got a kit on him as well.
Was that an auto sniper? No, it looked like an auto sniper really quickly right there.
No, that would be fun. I think we haven't seen a single auto sniper today.
Would be fun to see people use it.
Use something with abstract. No Mag 7s. Haven't seen any shotguns. All
Mag 7s we've seen.
Oh yeah, we've seen a couple actually.
And XMs.
We haven't seen an XM.
Yes, we have.
No, we
On it.
No.
No. That was when we were warm-up casting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cadian got to be taking down Mertz, so 14 to 10. Looking like it's going to 15 to 10. Mertz already dropped with the AWP, so that's a huge advantage, obviously, for Optimum. For preparation.
They're just playing this safe. They know that at preparation at this stage in the game, they just know that okay, whatever happens next, if we get that first entry, Optimum's got one less of a chance surviving as we push into this site. And when they do want to go in for these retakes, it's gonna take its time for them to get there. Not only that, if we finish people off who are already on this side or people who try to back off, they've got even lesser chances to ever even win this round. So now with a good entry, preparation, they can just run around. They can do pretty much everything to decoy and provoke Optimum to go in for these peaks, and I think that's exactly what they're doing here. Cadian peeking a little bit with that AWP inside a main, throwing out those smokes, and it looks like a questionable peek. Once again, yeah, they're waiting for that provocative play to happen. Gron will be trying to make something happen. Wenton and Crystal will be going down to the Cyclone, and Lama will be replying pretty soon. A bit too soon maybe, but Cyclone will be going down and they will be going in for the one-man advantage eventually again. Now with a one-man disadvantage, Optimum, what they could be focusing on here, firstly and foremostly, would be to actually get that first kill to make it a 2-on-2 situation, because 2-on-3 is, yeah, okay, now it's just over, but Refresh falls down, Gideon goes in for that kill. Septon, there's not much that he can do here. He doesn't have any nades to work with, and if there's anything, they'll just go in for a refrag. So Dream preparation. I'm losing my words as well.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I've been doing that since like map 1.
All preparation, they will be winning it 15 to 10. So far, it's not over yet. Optimum will be going with these UMPs, and we saw them on Inferno. Close range, they were really, really utilizable, if that's even a word.
No.
Utilizable, feasible. Is that word?
That doesn't work in that context, but that is a word.
Yeah, usable. Is it?
Feasible.
Well, usable.
Oh, usable. I don't think that's a word, no. I might be wrong with that. No, usable is a word. What am I thinking? Sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired. Go away. I'm not thinking. Mertz, though, opening up the round. Nice 1D onto Cadian. So that's the AWP dropped here for the terrorist side. And although it may not have huge impact in preparation's scoreline, it's just a small little detail to pick up on Mertz getting that 1D. Obviously, it's going to allow preparation to have to hurry up and refrag a bit. Look, they're just all heading towards the B site right now. All 4 of them converging onto it. The CTs are going to be rotating in though, and Crystal coming in with the charge. Refresh will land that first onto him. Glace also landing one, but Septon's right there with a refrag, and Refresh is not stopping. He's getting a second 1D. Make that a third as Wenton drops and preparation fall.
Well, they were unprepared for that round.
Definitely.
What just happened? Refresh. Heyo, my name's Refresh.
He's like Atta.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Atta early in the torpedo games, he's just 1D-ing. It's like picking up triples and quads every round with a Deagle.
Well, 15 to 11 is what we're seeing in Optimum. They've still got Gron with that scout, which is very risky at this stage. Oh my god, what was that? Cadian just went down like crazy. Good first entry to start off with. That op is out of the hands of preparation right now. They can't go in for these long range peaks. Now, the smokes are very, very usable for preparation right now. And at this stage, I'd say just exploit them to the maximum. Try to even though it's a CT smokes, I mean, sometimes you might as well just push through them or, make something very, very irregular happen to shock your enemies. Not even that, they just play on the site. They haven't got the bomb planted yet, and Optimum yet is still so stressed out to get in on this site, and I think that's an issue that needs to be fixed if they want to continue playing this well. But hey, 15 to 11, we never know where things go, but Wenton will be going in for the last kills together with Glaze right there, and 16 to 11 is what we're going to be seeing. Ladies and gentlemen,
What a game. Preparation take it 2-0. That was a very unexpected result, obviously, from the betting. We saw 65% on Optimum. I think the main reason for that, obviously, was Optimum is known as a full team, whereas Preparation is not as prepared. We're a mixed team, just getting picked up by an organisation, obviously having